This weekend, the crime thriller Mayor of Kingstown returns for its fourth season. The show follows the power dynamics of Kingstown, Michigan, where the big business is incarceration. The mayor, Mike McCluskey, played by Jeremy Renner, has to keep the peace between criminals, prisoners, guards, and cops. And that includes gang leader Bunny Washington, who, despite being on the wrong side of the law, has built a friendship with Mike. We're joined now by Tobi Bamtefa, who plays Bunny Washington. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks for having me.
Congrats on season 4. That's huge. And I just have to tell you, I love your character, Bunny Washington. You're the head of a gang, but you have great heart and you're really loyal to your friends. So you end up honestly being one of my favorite characters on the show. But you have a very complicated relationship with Mike. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's naturally, it's a conflicting one because Mike is trying to keep balance and the other Bunny is trying to is seeking power, power for the sake of protection, power for the sake of kind of changing his realities in an aspect. He lives in a very harsh world. He's an African-American man, and the options weren't necessarily great. So he's using what is available to him. That often puts him at odds with somebody, with Mike, who is trying to keep him in balance, trying to keep the police off his back and whatnot. So yeah, it's a great character to play.
Things that makes the character so great is that your character has changed through the seasons. You know, it's not like a one-dimensional character. What's that been like for you?
That's been amazing. It's it feels very much like if you go to watch theater, for example, you know, you get to see, you get to try, the actors get to try out things every night and trying to figure out what works. And as a result, as the show goes along, the characters, the performance gets better, gets tighter. You know, you find things that you weren't necessarily aware of before. It feels kind of like the same, obviously, over these last 4 seasons. And with my character, I think what I honed in on was his need for why he was seeking power in the first place. And it's because he is not only is he not he's not, I don't want to call him an idiot, but he's not a simple-minded person. Mm-hmm. He's somebody who is very aware of the position in the society he lives in. So he uses that to protect the people that he loves. That's often been the driving force. So as a performer, I try to find a balance between being this hard nut, gangster, and trying to balance that and seeing the conflict between that and his softer side. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what I play on. So yeah.
Well, it definitely comes through. That I think that's why you can be a gang leader and everyone still loves you. But obviously, you cannot give anything away. But what can fans expect to see in season 4?
Big booms, big guns. You know, a lot of shocking things. You know, season 4 is an escalation of the previous season. Hugh Dillon called it an explosion, and it really is that. The previous season ended on such a huge note that the only way forward was to go up, to pour more fuel on the fire. That was the only way forward. So we get to see more of that. You know, we get to see what's up for grabs and who has the audacity to go for it. You know, that's what we're going for here.
I have to tell you, I'm still blown away by your accent because you have no British accent on the show. And I was like, what?
Oh, no, we good, man. We can switch it up if you want. I mean, shoot. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, let's hear your character, Bunny.
So, Cindy, this how it's going to be, all right? Yeah. We're going to sell these drugs. We're going to sell these pharmaceuticals right here. We're going to do it on national television, all right? So, yeah, you don't need to worry about it. I got you, okay? Let's go.
See, that's how good you are. Tobi Bamtefa, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And you can stream the new season of Mayor of Kingstown this Sunday, October 26th on Paramount+.